Next type of epithelial tissue is called the pseudocolumnar epithelial. Pseudo means false. So here irregular arrangement of the nucleus and cells. It is appear like a multicellular. So that's why it is called the pseudostratified columnar epithelial. It is divided into two types: ciliated, non-ciliated. Ciliated generally present at the throat, trachea and throat, which is removing the dust. Non-ciliated is located in the male reproductive organs like epididymis, membrane urethra, urinary urethra. Next type of epithelial tissue is the compound, or we are also called it is a striated. So this compound epithelial is three types. First one is the stratified squamous. Stratified squamous is further divided into keratinized and non-keratinized. Keratinized means formation of dead tissue. Where the moisture is present, there this keratin tissue is not forming. So what is the example for the stratified squamous keratinized tissue is skin. Stratified squamous non-keratinized tissue is mouth, esophagus, pharynx and vagina. These are the example for the non-keratinized, because mouth, esophagus, pharynx is always covered with the moisture. That's why keratin dead tissue is not forming. Next type is the cuboidal. Same simple cuboidal tissues combining more and forming a multi-layer is called the stratified cuboidal. They are present at the ducts of sweat and pancreas. And third one is the stratified columnar. A group of columnar layers are combined, they are forming the stratified columnar. Example is the conjunctiva. Eye, which is sclera is covered, is called the conjunctiva. Next, what is the main purpose of these stratified tissue is secretion, absorption and protecting the organs from the mechanical stress. So protection, because there are many layers which are protecting the body and organs from the mechanical stress. Transitional. So these specialized tissue, transitional epithelial tissue, actually they are circular, round and 4 to 5 layers they are present. Especially they are present in ureter, urinary bladder, prostatic gland of the male. When urine is filled in the ureter and urinary bladder, these circular cells are becoming flat and looks like a squamous cells. So they are changing their shape, transition, transferring from one shape to the another shape. So that's why we are calling it is a transitional epithelial. So where it is located? Ureter, urinary bladder and prostatic gland. Next, glandular. Glandular epithelial is the another type of epithelial tissue which is nothing but the cuboidal and columnar only, but they are secreting the special secretion. So these glandular epithelium either unicellular or multicellular. That means single cell is secreting, like globulate cell is secreting mucus, single cell, then it is called the unicellular. A cluster of cells, they are producing the secretion, then we are calling it is a multicellular. Example for multicellular is the sudoriferous glands, sebaceous glands, ceruminous glands and salivary glands. Next, based on the pouring of the secretion, they are divided into endocrine and exocrine. That means the glands which are doesn't containing the glands ducts are called the endocrine glands. The glands which are containing ducts is called the exocrine. So endocrine glands ducts are absent. They are directly releasing their secretion into the interstitial fluid and from that it diffused into the blood. Whereas in exocrine they are containing the ducts, special epithelial cover is present, ducts which are pouring that secretion into the blood. That means endocrine is ducts are absent, exocrine ducts are present. And endocrine glands secretions are hormones. Exocrine gland secretions are the enzymes, milk, earwax, all these are comes under the exocrine secretion. And based on the function, exocrine is further divided into three types: merocrine, apocrine and holocrine. Merocrine means mero means here no cell is undergo degeneration to release the secretion. So cell is doesn't undergo degeneration to release the secretion. Example is the saliva and pancreas. Apocrine. So secretion is stored at the apical part. That apical part is pinched off, cut off, and producing the secretion, releasing the secretion. That is called the apocrine. Example is the mammary glands. And last one is the holocrine. Holo means complete. Complete cell is undergo degeneration to releasing the secretion. So example is the sebaceous glands. These are the glandular epithelial cells, different types and different types of exocrine glands.